Miracle Executive Governor of Bayelsa State. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now take the national anthem of the Federal Republic. Nigeria Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Dr. Effiong Akwa, Ambassador to Entourage. Yes, Kura Ekia.
Excellency, Deputy Governor, Excellency, the Speaker of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, in Bayelsa States, in Africa. Chairman of PDP. It is important to note that you have consistently shown a remarkable zeal for and commitment to helping to build a new Niger Delta region, a region which satisfies the needs of the people, as well as meets our shared vision of greatness. Your eagerness to receive us to fashion a stronger partnership towards our mission of facilitating the sustainable development of our dear Niger Delta region is therefore one of the significant steps being taken to actualize the dream. Bayelsa hosts an important chapter in the history of our emergence and growth as a country. It was in this place, Bayelsa, in January 1956, when Shell Desi, now Shell BP, as it was then called, discovered oil in commercial quantity in Oloibiri, thus setting Nigeria on the path of becoming the 6th largest producer of oil in the world. We can't forget this. Secondly, Bayelsa State, alongside with states like Delta, Akwa Ibom, Rivers, produce significant portion of Nigeria's overall 95% of export earnings from oil and gas. Thirdly, despite helping to make Nigeria a wealthy nation indeed, Bayelsa and the entire Niger Delta region suffered long years of neglect and infrastructural deficits, creating a paradox of widespread poverty. Under your watch, esteemed watch, you have performed groundbreaking ceremonies of very important road, the Nembe Brass Road and bridges, which from our discussion with Your Excellency today, we will be willing and ready to partner with Bayelsa. Let me note that our coming here today is to foster our development, our partnership for the development of the region. Importantly also, partnership is the key aspect of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, because without good partnership, sustainable development cannot be achieved. And that is why we are here today. As part of this engagement, you are most certainly aware, Your Excellency, we have visited other governors, your fellow governors in the region, and the essence of this is to carry them along in the development process. We do not want a situation where the Niger Delta Development Commission and state governments will be working at cross purpose. It will lead us to nowhere. We don't want instances where the commission will be going on to embark on a project that the state government had already given something even superior. This will lead to duplication of efforts and will also lead us to nowhere. We have come with a number of initiatives which we believe will complement your efforts at developing Bayelsa State, which is the glory of all lands. We have brought with us waste disposal trucks and receptors to make Bayelsa State cleaner. And besides all the projects that is ongoing in the state, we are undertaking several projects, for instance, in the Niger Delta University. We have also come here with the 1,000 kVA generator, which we want you to hand over to NDU as part of the Bayelsa State contribution to the university, supported by the Niger Delta Development Commission. We have also come here with a coaster bus, which we want you to also hand over on behalf of the government and people of Bayelsa State, as part of the contribution from Niger Delta for the development of the Niger Delta University in Wilberforce Island. We're able to put up a world-class hostel in the University of Uyo. We want to replicate similar thing in Bayelsa so that we can withdraw our students from city centers, we can protect the life of our students, and our students can be better focused.
A resourceful and workaholic Deputy Governor of our dear state, Senator Lawrence Erujakpo. But I believe that the issue of interim is rather than an exception and not a norm. But unfortunately, the interim has become the norm in the current situation. And that's totally unacceptable to us as governors of the Niger Delta states, and of course, who have a very huge stake in the act establishing the NDDC as an advisory committee to the NDDC. And that role has not been played because we are having an interim administration and no board for us to advise. And based on that, we have made appeals to the government in Abuja. We were even invited in 2020 and inaugurated as an advisory committee, but waited to see the birth of a substantive board where we should be hosting a managing director that is a substantive managing director. But all that has come to nothing. But be that as it may, it is also incumbent on us that the development of our region and of our various states should not be compromised. I will take exception to the fact that there are policy somersaults that the NDDC will now be put under a ministry of the Niger Delta. What if the minister of the Niger Delta is from Yobe State? What if the minister of the Niger Delta is from Kano State? The NDDC was conceived to be an interventionist developmental gap that will be filled for the development of the Niger Delta region. And we cannot accept these policy somersaults to allow our development to suffer for whatever reasons. The NDDC has a lot of projects in Bayelsa State. In fact, from the report that I have received so far from my technical advisor on NDDC, we have over 1,700 projects that are dotted all over Bayelsa State. And you know that's not healthy. Abandoned projects all over the place, some of them completed. I agree with you no less that we must have a new beginning in the relationship between the NDDC and the Niger Delta states. Based on our interactions before we came in here, I'd like to also acknowledge your acceptance of partnering with the state government in very key and fundamental projects that will have a bearing on the lives of the people of Bayelsa State. Number one among them that you have mentioned is the Nembe Brass Road, the Yenagwa Oporoma Ukubie Road. And also, our government is about to embark on the Yenagwa Smart City project. I will invite you to partner with us. We also like to recall the Angama Ebedebri Tororua Shore Protection, which is already in your budget for this year. The Sabagria Polako Abandoned Bridge. The Akemfa Bridge.
It is my pleasure and privilege, Your Excellency, to present to you the keys of these trucks, the waste disposal trucks, that you will hand over to whoever is in charge of your environment and whoever is in charge of waste disposal in the states. Thank you, Your Excellency.
And top management staff of the NDDC. Thank you.
Professor Vice Chancellor.